Today's gonna be a happy day in hell. Hi Earth Angels, welcome to another video. As you guys see, this is for my sim lovelies. Today we are building again. As you guys see from the title, we are doing an every room is a different blank challenge, and in this case we are doing every room is a different floor challenge. So basically what I am going to do, so I have built this house on like a secondary account where I don't have as many packs. I built this while I was at work, but anyway, basically what I'm gonna do is randomize a floor. I counted up all of the floors that I have in my game, so I have 273 floorings in my game. And yeah, we are just going to go room by room, generate the floor, and build the space based off that floor. 3-bedroom house, 2 bath, and that's what we're vibing with. So this is the living room, this is the kitchen and the dining, this is like a nursery or an office depending on what we roll. This will be a bedroom, main bedroom with its ensuite bath. This is the second bedroom. This is just an entryway. Living room, I think I mentioned everything. We'll also roll for the backyard. Maybe I can do the front yard too. I mean, there's not much that I can put on this porch, so I think I might leave it. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm not too sure. Okay. Let's go ahead though and go to our our generator. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for the front porch just so that we can kind of get, I don't know, the vibe on the front porch. So we're gonna just randomize and let's see what number we get. 178. All right, 178. It looks like it's gonna be this distressed ruins from Jungle Adventure, which actually isn't horrible. Is it exactly the style of the house? No, but I think we can make this work. I think I might use this one right here. I feel like color wise it probably looks the best with like the flooring and stuff out here, so I think that's what I'm gonna go with for the front porch. The color of this mailbox was green, but I'm gonna change it real quick just to this yellow. I think that would be cute. We need a trash can, so I'll put this trash can out here. I don't know, I feel like it kind of goes with the jungly vibe. I like the thought of having a bench, so I'm going to put this one in right here. A staple for me is putting in plants, so I'm gonna put this huge plant out here because you don't get a lot of opportunities to put those inside, so we'll just put this big boy right here. Next, I think I'm gonna put like a little side table out here. I might do this horse ranch one, just set this here. I don't know, maybe we can do this light right here. It's kind of like gaudy but I think I kind of like it, so we'll go with this. Put some random table clutter. Maybe this person does sage. They like to cleanse their house before anybody comes in. Would a bird bath on like the front porch be weird? Is that like a weird thing to do? I don't know, it might be weird, but I kind of want to do it. Like, let's add this little bird bath thing here. What about that wall, like, waterfall thing? Where it's like the mouth and like the guy is basically throwing up water. That's a disgusting way to describe that. But it's making me think of like the door handles from the labyrinth. Actually, this looks nothing like the labyrinth, but I have not played The Sims in a long time. This is the reality though. All right, I think this is cool though. I think this is going to be our front porch inspired by our 178th flooring in the game. So there we go. Let's go inside. Let's just do the entryway. Might as well, you know? So let's see what number flooring we get now. 194. Okay, let's see what that is. Yep, 194. Okay, this is our 194th flooring. Oh my god, this looks terrible in here. Are you kidding me? This looks so ugly. Okay, let's figure out what type of walling we should do. Maybe we make it look a little dingy, a little gross. I mean, I don't know how welcoming this will be when you walk into somebody's house, but it is an idea. The aesthetic of this house is gonna look crazy because there's gonna be like a million different things going on. I'm gonna add a wall right here, and I'm gonna make this like the laundry area. We're gonna put like washer and dryer in here. Maybe the house was a lot smaller, and they've kind of tried to widen it out a bit. I don't know. I don't know the storyline yet. All I know is I'm gonna put this in here. I want to put a shelf over top of this. I don't know if it's still functional when I do this, but I think a shelf on top of here with like a basket, clothes, stuff like that might look really cute. Okay guys, I got a little bit of an idea going, which I think is super cute. I put this shelf on top, and then I just cluttered up this right here with a bunch of stuff that could be used for like washing clothing. We have a basket here. We have more like folded clothes, so this may be like towels or something. And then I put a laundry basket right here, and then I just put one of these same baskets in here, but I kind of smushed it in here just so that it looks like there's like folded clothes on top, waiting to be picked up. So I think that is pretty cute. I'm also gonna add this like ironing board. Can I put the whole thing over here? No. We can add this ironing board right here. We can keep it in the green. There's like a lot of green going on in this area, so I think that's pretty cute. Maybe I can go with this. We do have a lot of green in here. Now, I don't know if that necessarily matches with the brick, but in terms of the clothing and the baskets and stuff, I started doing a lot of green, so maybe we go with green. There's a lot of space in here. The only issue is there's so many doors that unless you put stuff in the middle, it's just gonna be kind of in the way. But we can put like a plant in this corner. That's totally fine. We can just do like a little chair, just kind of something so that you can hop a squat on if you need to put shoes on. Though, which is funny because we are wear our shoes in the house type of people. We tried to be the really fancy people who take their shoes off, because inherently I guess it is kind of gross when you think about it, but we tried. Okay, we're working on it, but we all just have a lot going on 90% of the time. All right, let me find like a little table. I would like to put a table right next to this chair if possible, which I do love this table from the businesses and hobbies. It's so small, it just fits everywhere. It's like perfect, like bam, we can just put that right there. It's kind of like a very beigey house right now. I guess we did one room. We'll have to see how the other rooms turn out because we're going based on the flooring. There's a lot of white in here, so this family is very brave to have a lot of white and children. I don't even have children, and I avoid white by all costs, mainly because I always get it dirty, and I am a black girly at heart, but that's okay. That's a whole different story. Okay, let's look for a shoe rack. I think I would like to put shoes in here. Okay, this is cute. I don't know, do I put something in the middle or is that crazy? Maybe I just put like a piece of art on the wall right there and call it a day. I'm like, I don't really know. Is it weird to put stuff in the middle of your entryway? We don't really have an entryway in our house. Our entryway is like, when you walk into our house, it's like a hallway. Like you walk into a bunch of mirrors basically. It's like a bunch of like long mirrors in front of it. Then to the right is our living room, and to the left there's three doors actually. We don't have an entryway. I mean, I guess we do. Would a hallway be counted as an entryway? I don't know, y'all let me know. I don't know if a hallway is counted as an entryway. So I think that's probably like my best bet, is putting a picture. What if I just size this up and put this here? Okay guys, I don't know, is this like too empty? I feel like that's it. I feel like I shouldn't put anything else in here. I hate the chandeliers in this game. This is not the first time I've talked about this, okay? They're just not very practical walking in here. Yes, look how low it is. Look how low. Why is it so low? Okay, so the candles are kind of going into the ceiling, but that's okay. It's okay, you don't really know that. Can you see it outside? If you can't see it outside, it's fine, it's perfect. It's perfect. There, I'm gonna leave that. All right, room 1 is complete. I guess there's not like a whole bunch in here, but I don't know. I feel like this is as cluttered as it would get, like their little laundry area and that. Like, I don't know if they want, right now, this is not feeling like a clutter house, which is crazy, but so yeah, we will see. Let's do the main bedroom next. Let's get the idea of the vibe of the parents. 180. Okay, we've been up in the high numbers for a really long time, which means I don't think we're definitely not getting a wood floor for this room, but let's just see what we do get. 180. Yay. Okay, let's head back to the room. This is our flooring, guys. For the parents' room, this is what we have. Maybe I kind of like this though. I think we're gonna make this work. I don't know. I usually don't do flooring and walls first anyway, but clearly we're at least doing the flooring first in these builds. Okay, maybe let me find a bed. The bed is like the staple point, so let me find a bed, which we have some that are cute. I kind of want to go lean into that jungle-y vibe. I kind of like that one though. With that, let me see if I can find like a wallpaper Okay guys, I just sat here for so long trying to find wallpaper. I think this is probably my best bet. I really wanted something like similar shade of darkness to the wood and the flooring on the bottom panel, and then just like a lighter creamy color in the middle. So I think this is the best that we got. Yeah, I sat here for forever trying to find a wallpaper like that, so we're just gonna go with that. Ooh, let's do this rug. What if I use these ones from the whatever kit that is? I think it's kind of tying in with the flooring. It's got this like jungly, earthy feel, which is matching with the rest of the vibe of the house, which is really nice. That is kind of the goal. If I can get this whole house to match even with crazy floorings, that would be really cool. Now, do I have faith that that will happen? Absolutely not, but we will see. Alright, we just got a cute little bit of clutter here, so literally just some plants and a candle on this side, and on the other side we put a lamp and some clutter, so like magazines, glasses, and the keys chilling there. I would like to put a thing of shoes on this side of the bed. Maybe this person is a bit more messy, so the other person is constantly cleaning up after them. Kind of the vibe that I'm getting. I want like a larger piece of art. I honestly think I like this one the most, just for this house. I didn't know why. And then I'm just gonna move it back into the wall just a tiny bit so we can get rid of that shadow. Perfect. Okay, so I'm learning for this theme. I'm not loving what we have to work with. I think I'm gonna put the dresser here and maybe try to fit like the house isn't that big, right? So you kind of gotta make room where you can. I think the things that I'm wanting are just completely made up in my mind right now, and I'm having a hard time processing that. On the nose, maybe I just do this one. It's simple. Do I like the colors? I don't love the colors. Indecisive Vanna enters the chat. I don't know. I guess maybe I'll do that. I'm gonna do this one right here. We'll just put it like, I don't know, right there. It doesn't really matter. It can have this whole wall. I think this build is actually looking really nice. What else can I do though? Like, what else can I put on the wall? Or this is so pretty. I don't know why I want this in here though. I think I have like African roots and Asian. I really don't know what's going on in this house. I'm just putting stuff that I like on the walls and calling it a day. So let's just try to trust the process here. Okay guys, so I finished the parents' bedroom. Pictures on the wall. I think this is like the dad's side or whatever. This is the mom's side. All in all, their room is very neat and cute and like put together. This is the desk area that I put in. I put like a little bag on the floor. Ignore that glitch. It is the railing. I can do nothing about that. We don't talk about it. I had this idea like maybe the like dad works from home and the mom is a stay-at-home mom, so they are able to spend time together. Like, this is just a really cute family. Obviously the dad still has to work, but he's just able to spend more time with his family than most people because he also works from home. So his office is the room, and throughout the day the mom keeps the kids out of the bedroom while he's working, and then the dad can come out when he's able to. I put just a little bit of clutter up here. There's like a little radio, a box, some trinket stuff. Like, again, very minimal clutter. There's still clutter, it still looks lived in, but it's just very put together. Everything has a space. There is a cute clock on the wall, and then I just added some more pictures on the wall in this corner. I think the house is looking so cute so far, and so far I think it's still pretty cohesive even though we've had very different flooring, so let's hope it stays that way. We're gonna head into the bathroom next, the ensuite bathroom, so let's see how this goes. Alright, so let's just randomize the number for the ensuite. 87. Okay, so it's like this little floral-y tile. The one that has different swatches in between, which is nice. Okay, I think I'm obviously gonna go with the green, and I am just gonna use the solid one. Yeah, without any border pieces. This honestly was like a very good pull, if I'm gonna be for real. Like, it's still matching everything so far, which I love. All right, let's go ahead and grab a wallpaper. It was actually a tile too, which is really cool. Ooh, do I like that? That feels kind of chaotic to me. It's making my head hurt, actually. It's gonna be a happy day in hell. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this wallpaper right here from Spa Day. The like, ooh, actually let me do the cube one because it kind of like matches a little bit with the flooring. The door is right here, which makes the space okay, Vanna. The door is right here, which makes the space a little bit smaller to work with. So I think I'll put like a bathtub here. Maybe I do the Jungle Adventure bathtub. I do like this one quite a bit. Everything's very beige brown in here, but I don't think I do that often. Every time I say I don't do that often, I feel like I'm lying to myself because I don't remember what I do. So I could do it very often and just not remember. I just want like a simple toilet. It really shouldn't be this hard to pick a freaking toilet. Are you kidding me? Yo, why am I having... Okay, let's do the sink next, because apparently I'm having too hard of a time picking a freaking toilet. Why not? That doesn't hurt. So we'll do that. And then can I find a toilet now? Okay, I'm gonna go with this one right here. Freaking many hours later. I do not know why that took me so long. And bam, bathroom complete. It looks super cute in here. So I just put these curtains here. We're gonna act like the curtains are closed, okay? Thank you. There is this plant in the corner. I have obviously their little soap stuff. We did give them a toilet paper roll. I put a cute picture on the wall, just a little bit of clutter on the sink, not a lot, just a soap dispenser and a toothbrush. We can assume the other person has their toothbrush hidden in one of the cabinets. And then some towels, and then this cute rug. I think the bathroom looks really nice. So far the house is pretty cohesive. I really love that. Oh, let me change the lighting real quick in here so that it matches the rest of the house. This one right here, I'm literally just gonna make it smaller, more yellowy lighting, which is our goal. Okay, bathroom is done. Let's go with the living room next. All right, generator, what number flooring are we getting? 225. Are you actually kidding me? We have a sheet metal. This literally says sheet metal roof. Yay! 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 No. Okay, so this is what is going into our living room. How on earth does this fit the vibe? It doesn't. Okay, maybe I do this for the whole living room. We make it really dark in here. Does it look better darker or lighter? I don't know. Now I feel like I have to change the lighting automatically so I know what I'm looking at, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is kind of what it's gonna look like. So now, do I want the walls darker or lighter? I think I'm leaning towards darker, like a gray. I don't know. I think that gray, or maybe even brown. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this. I can't change the flooring here, so we're gonna pretend like hopefully it won't melt the whole floor or make the floor really hot when I put a fireplace here. We'll just pretend underneath that it is like wood or something. But maybe I do the cottage living one. That actually might be our best call here, and we can make it really dark. This is not a no TV family. I feel like they might be the type of parents to try to limit screen time so their kids aren't always watching TV all the time, which is good. I think that should be a habit, but I don't think there are no TV people. Like, I think there is like a stone rug though that I can put on the... There we go. Yeah, that works. Like, maybe I can just go with this one from Desert Luxe. Maybe we can do the book nook one. Like, the chair isn't the exact same color, but I like this. I feel like a square rug might work very well. I like this a lot. Let's get some curtains. I'm not gonna lie, this may be controversial. I kind of want to use these ones though from the bathroom. They're kind of ugly, but I just feel like they fit the vibe of the house. This is just feeling a lot easier than I expected. I was expecting it to be way harder. It's just kind of working out. I'm gonna put some pots in the corner. Like, I really don't know what this family does. I don't really know who they are, but all I know is I like their vibes. I feel like they seem very chill, you know, they seem very like in tune with something, okay, something very beautiful that's helping them keep their life together. I do want like another stereo type thing in here, a radio. Maybe we could put this thing up here, you know, even if it's just for like aesthetic purposes. Okay guys, so in terms of cluttering the living room, this is how it looks. Clearly a lot of stuff going on in here. We have, as you see, our chicken, and we added just like a basket, like literally tiny things. So here's another side table with plants, more sage just like outside, a little basket with blankets and pillows and a blanket rack. I added these pillows onto the couch because I feel like they match the rug a little bit more, bringing back our green and our blue. Over here we added some vases in the corner. I put this phone on the wall just because since we got phones I just think they're so cute. I like putting them on the wall and on the tables. We have this big ass piano that I shoved into the wall as much as possible to get it to fit in here. And then I just put a bookshelf behind the couch. So I think it's looking pretty good in here so far. I kind of want to put like curtains over top of this archway right here. I don't know, I'm kind of getting African vibes, or like I keep thinking about my grandma's house when I was younger, when we used to always go to my grandma's house, and she would have like tassels in the doorways of certain like rooms like this, like literally like this, and that's what I want to do. Like, I don't know, I just kind of gaudy but like perfect. I also want to put a picture or something on the wall right here. What's not helping me is I've been on YouTube all the time. I'm always on YouTube, let's be honest here, but that freaking dance trend that's going on to the song Liberian Girl is stuck in my head, so all I keep singing is I love you Liberian girl, and that's like very much giving African. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put that on the wall. I think that's gorgeous, and honestly I think I'm done in here. I don't know, maybe I should put an art piece on that wall, but to be honest I think it looks fine. Sure, this woman's going here. That just fits the vibe, you know. All right, we are completely done with the living room. I think this looks really good. Yeah, let me know if you guys want a more chaotic version of this challenge, because I will definitely do it. I'm having a lot of fun right now. All right, I'm gonna go into the bathroom now, so let's see what tile, or I guess what number we get for the bathroom. 258. Okay guys, so we have come to a dilemma, because okay, so when I did the count in the very beginning to get the number for all of the floorings, I counted each section individually, added it all together, and that's how I got 273. When I am like counting through to get to the different floorings, I've just been counting the show all. Now in doing that, when I did the math, the show all only has 250 flooring, but when I count them all individually, including the miscellaneous, it has 273. I am really not sure where the extra 23 floorings are coming from versus the show all and the individuals. I'm like highly confused. Yeah, I'm genuinely confused. I've counted multiple times over and over again, and it's got me thrown off. So what I'm gonna do is start using the counts in between here for the rest of the video. Like in between each section and each category, I kind of wrote the numbers down so I know how many are in each, and that is how I'm going to figure out the flooring numbers. I'm going to keep the 273. I genuinely don't know what has happened, but I'm just letting you know. We're gonna keep everything we have, but I guess when I do it again, I'm only gonna do the show all, because I don't know what the heck has happened. But anyway, when we count through each individual section to get 258, the flooring that we get is going to be just the regular old concrete. This is what we get for our bathroom. We don't even get color choices with this one. So maybe I just do this wall. This is kind of weird. Or maybe I want this wall in here. No, I kind of like the thought of this wall. Like, that's a weird choice. I genuinely cannot explain why I like it, but I'm gonna do it. All right, what bathtub do I want in here? Because I'm gonna put a bathtub and a shower since we have more than enough space to fit both. Let's go with Horse Ranch. Good old Horse Ranch. They've never let me down so far. I kind of like the thought of this cabin shower. I don't know why I'm making this bathroom, like this bathroom is way more like modern-ish. This is becoming not modern, but I don't know, I kind of like it. I think I'm gonna go with this shower. Like, this is so pretty. First off, the shower is actually gorgeous. Like, even look at the inside. I don't know why this is kind of pretty. And then I need a sink in a toilet, which I'm gonna do one of these because we have like the space for it. What type of cabinets do I want though? Like, I might use Jungle Adventure. Okay, they're not gonna match very well because these are all gold, but it's okay. We as players just look the other way. Let's put this sink in here, my favorite little sink. It's so cute. Let's add some more gold in here because there's gold for both of these two things. So let me just find a sink where I can add some gold in. Maybe we'll just do this one. That's okay. We can go with that. All Alright, so that is basically what I need for the bathroom. Now I need to decorate it because it has this ugly, boring flooring. This is the kids' bathroom, so maybe we can do something like that. That is super cute. I guess it's kind of the main bathroom too for guests when they come in, but either way, the kids would use this a lot, so it would have more of like a touch of a children's bathroom. I can also see Mama coming behind and having to pick everything up behind the children, straighten up the bathroom stuff. The other side, the other side, the other side of me. The other side, the other side, the other side of me. I would like to put a, do I want like a little lamp, like a wall light over here? I think it could be cute. Ooh, we can definitely put a nightlight in here, because who wants to go into the bathroom and it's dark? Not me. Not me. I'm a scaredy cat. I will cry. Are you kidding me? I have nightlights in my room. I sleep with the TV on. Like, I can't handle that. I am not a brave girl. You got the wrong one. I want like a little wall towel, so maybe we can do this to kind of match the brown a little bit. Let me see. Maybe we can do that, because that kind of matches, like that same shade is kind of on the towel. This one's gonna have the plunger, because a lot of people use this bathroom, okay? They just have to be prepared. I also want to put like a little basket of something like right in here. Pretend this is like more towels or something right there. Okay guys, look how cute the bathroom is. All right, so I am going with the storyline that the child that lives here, she did not clean up her mess. Apparently she was a she too. Came, took a shower, threw all their clothes on the floor and made messy towels, and they know Mama's gonna be mad, but they did it anyway. They left all of their mess on top of the drawers, like just rummaging through it, just did not clean up after themselves. We have a basket right here that is like full of towels, so we just put like towels in here to fill it up for the guest, and we just added like little cute details. So a lot of it is blue or green because Mama loves the color green, and we have obviously the soap, the toothbrush for the kid, just a little plant around, and yeah, Mama just hasn't came in to clean everything up yet, but she will be in here soon and she will be fussing at her kid as well. I also did this little stool right here. This is actually like a seat, but I love putting it in as like a stool for the bathtub. If you guys have watched me before, you know I do that often. But this is the bathroom with our, what number was it? 258 flooring right here. So let's go ahead and head into the kitchen and dining area and see what number flooring we get for that. 58. No guys, our 58th flooring is a carpet. For the kitchen and dining, we have a carpet. I can maybe make it look like tiles, but it's still carpet. At the end of the day, it will still be carpet. I guess this is what we're going with. I don't know. I may change the color on this side. Wallpaper wise, what can I do to make this more bearable, I guess? And honestly, this is gonna seem so boring. Oh, maybe we can do this right here though. Like I feel like wall wise, like it shouldn't be anything too crazy. Okay, minus the fact that this is literal carpet, I think it's passable. So I love these base game ones. I really do. I think they look nice. Maybe I can do this jungle adventure. I've used a lot of jungle adventure in this house, haven't I? I think it's just a nice pack. Is there like a cute green that I can use, like a green fridge, or is that doing too much? No, it's not working with the kitchen appliances. I think we'll just go with normal neutral fridge. Maybe I do still use jungle adventure. We can go with the, do I want the gray swatch or the white? I think I'm gonna do gray. I'm gonna put the sink right next to the fridge right here. We'll just do this sink right here, same as in the bathroom. Oh, actually I might do one of these ones. Yeah, because it looks more like kitchen sink, you know? Oh, is this the color that's supposed to match? Oh, no, that's the wrong cabinets, girl. No way, Jose. Even those ones don't look like they match. But these are the matching. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go with these. Hopefully this works. Okay, I got this in there. I don't know if it's worth it, but because of how much I had to maneuver that thing around, it's staying here. We are not touching her again. She is staying exactly where she's at. I think Jungle Adventure is coming in clutch a lot today, y'all. I don't know, it just looks really good. Unless there's specifically like a green stool that like just matches the vibe completely. Ooh, I kind of like this right here. All right, I think I'm gonna use these ones from Adventure Weights. I think they're cute. I don't know if we need a huge table. I mean, we can do a big table if I move the bar stools back a bit actually, but I think I might. we'll just put like this table in right here. And then let's see what type of chairs I want for this table. I kind of want to use the same chairs. The only problem is they don't match very well with the table. I'm also going to add in a high chair because I feel like there is a kid in this house. I think honestly I'm going to make it like a newborn, but eventually there'll be an infant, and even in like you know, we just need a high chair. we just gotta add a high chair. So let's see, what can we put for like a centerpiece in this dining room? I'm like in this weird phase where I'm like, do I put a rug underneath? Listen, I don't have an issue with putting a rug over carpet. Sometimes you can't change your carpeted floorings and you want a different rug, but for some reason I think the fact that it's carpet in the kitchen and dining room, it's just throwing me off. Throwing me off so bad. Ooh, these ones. Do you like the thought of there being like plants over this, but I'm also gonna put actual curtains on it. Honestly, I feel like this is my best bet, is going with these again. Okay guys, so I have finished the living room the kitchen and the dining. This is what dining looks like as a whole. Obviously we have that hutch in the corner and a plant. I decided to add a mirror because I don't know, it just felt like the vibes. And then we added this yellow rug to tie in the yellow of the chairs, and then into the kitchen we go. I just did a little bit of clutter, so this counter is open for prep and all of that. And then here are some artworks on the wall, and then this is probably the most cluttered part in the kitchen. I just put a bunch of stuff in that back corner. I didn't put an actual trash can. I'm using this as the trash can, but if you decide to play in this house, you can just replace that with an actual trash can. And then we put this beautiful Africana plant and an incense burner on top of this thing. I actually want to add one more rug in here, and I think I'm gonna put it just right in front of the door. Clean your feet off before you enter my freaking house. And yeah, we are done with the kitchen. I also went through and added like the fire alarm, and then over here I added the thermostat and the burglar alarm into the entryway. That being said, we are almost done with the house. We have 3 areas left. I'm gonna go into, let's do the nursery first, and we got 246, so let's see what flooring we get. All right you guys, so we got this corrugated metal paneling from Eco Lifestyle. So this is 246. More metal. Yes, that's exactly what you want in a nursery. Loud ass metal when you're walking on it. Let's go with this green one to bring in the green vibe. Like, I don't know, maybe we can do this wall from Adventure. Wait, this might be really cute. See, let's go with this. All right, I have not built a nursery in, I feel like, a hot minute. I haven't built anything in a hot minute though, so that's probably why. So these are my current options. Let's see what works best color scheme wise. I also really like this one though. The werewolves one is really cute too in this basic swatch. I think I might go with that one. And the more that I think about it, I don't know if I love this wallpaper. Like, maybe I use it but only on like one wall. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's too much. The flooring is bad no matter what. It's freaking metal. I think I might do this. I don't know, I don't love it. Okay, let's just go with the dark flooring, and maybe I can add more of the green in with like the rug, all of that stuff, because I don't know. I feel like this is probably just the best vet. I'm trying to keep the vibes of the parents in mind, and it's kind of hard. For some reason, I'm struggling with the nursery. I think that's why I'm excited. I'm saving the kids' room for last because I'm trying to stay in the same mindset of the parents and their vibe, because when I do the kid, I feel like they have like a bit of a different vibe from their parents. I think I'm gonna go with this rug right here. I kind of want to make it just a little bit bigger because, again, the flooring is probably horrendous to walk on. It's freaking metal. Let's go ahead and get like a rocking chair in here. I think that would be super cute. I don't know how I'm gonna lay this out, guys. Let me get all the like essentials that I need, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna do a changing table, because even though it's not needed right now, hypothetically you would have a changing table to change a baby. So I'm gonna go ahead and put one in here. Can I also get a mobile? We do have one, but this is like super ooh, what about this one? I like that. I think that's cute. It has a little bit of the blue. There is some blue here and there throughout. I think it kind of depends on the room, to be honest, but blue does go with green, so I think I'm okay with that. I think that's it for the basics. Maybe I'll add like a curtain. I kind of want these beads in here, maybe like this, and then let me just grab those brown curtains. Or should I do green? the green curtains, we don't have great greens. Like this is like a super pastel-y, and then this is mint, and that's just not the same. Okay, I don't know, this may look crazy, but that's what I got going on here. So there is that. So I am in love with this house. This house is so cute. But anyway, here is the nursery. Look at how cute this nursery is. Oh my god. First off, the fact that the mama is doing everything that I said she's doing. She is taking care of the kids. She is cleaning up the house like crazy, all with a newborn. Superpower. Anybody who is a parent out there doing their thing, you are a superhero, and I applaud you, because Vanna cannot do it. Hopefully one day Vanna can, but as of right now, Vanna has no kids because Vanna cannot. We have just some baby stuff. I changed the rocking chair out to this chair instead. I don't know, it just fits the vibes more. We added some pictures on the wall, just a couple little plants in here, some stuffed animals, and then over in this corner I added these empty frames. You can imagine they have pictures of their lovely baby in here, and then their birth certificate and the little handprints that they did when they were born. So this is the entirety of the nursery. It is so cute in here, very comfy. This whole house is actually a very cozy vibe. These floors are horrendous, but we're gonna ignore that. Okay, so the last room inside the house is the child's bedroom. So let's see what number we get on this generator. 40. Guys, 40 is an actual wood. This is what it is. Like, we have an actual wood in the house, the first and only wood inside the house. It is this one from Island Living. We are gonna still go with dark flooring. That is what's throughout the entire house, but this is the kids' room, so they get to have a little bit more fun. I like this bed right here. I also really like this swatch, and I might do it. I don't know, it's just calling to me. It is a type of green still, but it's a little bit different. It's kind of like a minty color, because it is, I feel like they own the house, so I think they would allow their kid to maybe paint their room. Like, this is the kids' only space in the house that is theirs. I don't feel like the parents would be like, absolutely not. They're just the type of parents that's like, hey, you need to keep your room clean, okay? Now, is the room always kept clean? No. We saw that bathroom earlier, but that is the thought process. I think I'm gonna do this wallpaper right here, and we're gonna try to lighten up the room a bit with like rugs and stuff, because obviously the flooring is very dark. I feel like this person, like this kid, may just really like bright colors, or maybe blue is their favorite color. They just really love the brightness of the color blue or like teal. This little pinky rug, this is so cute already. I do like it. And let's give the kid their own desk. I feel like that's fine. I also feel like we can give the kid like a bunch of toys in here. Like, this little child is full of life and just wants to have freaking fun. Maybe they're really crafty. Ooh, that could be fun. Giving them their own little craft desk. And I kind of want to do that really fluffy chair. Like, is it really comfortable to sit in long periods of time? No, but that's what they wanted because they thought it looked cute. Yeah, I feel like it's okay that not everything is going to be super matchy in here either. Like, it is fairly matching, but like, for example, the browns and stuff, because it's a kid. Let's do this one right here. I think that's really cute. Let's just make it all white. I'm using a lot of high school years, I just realized. That was not necessarily the intention, but that is okay. Maybe we can do like the pink curtains in here. There's a lot of pink going on in like certain areas, so maybe we can add the pink. I'm gonna move the bed out just a bit so it's not clipping so much with the curtain. We need a dresser in here, so let's grab a dresser. This one. We also need to add more toys and stuff in here. This is a kid's room, so we want to keep it like kind of like the in-between stages. So maybe we'll add this guy, maybe in the purple. We can also add an imaginary friend. I've not actually played with any of these, and I don't know if I will, but we will add an imaginary friend. Maybe we can add it on the bed. Okay, I think these are the basics of the kids' room. Guys, I have finished Miss Girl's room. It's so cute in here. Clearly, okay, the vibe of our girl in here and her parents, or at least her mama, I feel like her mama has the main influence of the house, are completely different. Okay, we have an artist brain in here. That means it's a chaotic mess, okay? Her mama comes in her room all the time telling her to clean up, and all I'm saying is this girl right here is like, if you don't see it in wouldn't be a problem. You're the one who keeps coming into my room. It is a controlled mess. Is that necessarily true? Maybe not to us, but maybe that's her truth, okay? With that being said, we have so much like blue and pink in here. Guys, it's so cute in here. I don't know how to explain it. We have so much artsy stuff on the walls. So anime girls and just like cute best friend things. This is her crafting space, her crafting desk. We got her a little crafting cart because she just has so much art that she likes to do. The clothes that she was supposed to put up that she didn't put up, and the mess on the floor that she kind of just shoved underneath the bed hoping her mom won't see. She has some pictures that she's been working on, like stickers, and her mom has tried to get her like little like cubbies and stuff to make it more organized, and it's just not working. This poor girl is just all over the place. But look how cute it is. We have more art stuff on the floor. All of her little toys all over the place. Like this one's on the freaking toy box. And we have her books and her backpack stuff in the corner. More art that she's done. This room is so cutesy. Complete opposite of the rest of the house. But I still really love this house. Like, I don't know, it came out pretty well, all things considered. We have one more place to do, and that's going to be the back porch and the backyard. So let's roll for one more number. All right, final number. Let's see what we get. 112. Okay guys, the 112th tile in our game is the numbers game tile, so it's this one right here. Basically, I'm just gonna try to find the darkest one. I think that's like our best bet, unless we find one that kind of matches up here. Let me see. I might use this one. To be honest, this floor is just not my favorite. I definitely would not choose it normally, but this is what we're going with. Like, we're going to get like a grill. They definitely be out here cooking, but we'll do some seating right here, or maybe let's do a chess table. That could actually be good because I have some hobbies and skills in here, but I just think a chess table outside would be nice. And let's go ahead and do these chairs right here. I do want another trash can out back, so let's grab one of these and just put this in the back here, just because it's good to have a trash can in the front and the back of the house. I think I'm gonna put this right here. Let's see, is there a different swatch? Ooh, that right there is gorge. Or do I want to put it in the middle? No, I'm keeping it here. Alright, that's so pretty. I don't know if there's much else I can put up on the actual thing. Like, maybe I can move this up just a little bit and put like a plant right here, but other than that, I think we might be done with the actual porch part and just kind of adding some stuff in the backyard. Like, let's put a bonsai tree here, you know, that can be shaped. That's another skill. We just put 3 skills right here: cooking, whatever bonsai is, and gardening, and freaking chess. Logic. Perfect. That's how you do it, guys. Right, and into the backyard, we just got light landscaping. I'm gonna put some stuff out here for the kid, because I think that would be cute. We can also add just like a little bike, like maybe the kid has a bike. That's fine. We'll put it like right here. We definitely need like a little seating area, like an eating area. So let's see. Oh, perfect, in this green. Yeah, and then let's grab some chairs that we can put with it. These are so cute. Like, can I just do these? Maybe not fitting very well. Maybe I can do these ones. That's pretty cute. I am gonna put some of these pots out here too, actually, so there can be some like gardening done. Do I want to do a swing set or a jungle gym? Because I feel like I can only fit one. Do I want to swing right now? I would always say swing set, because I was a wimp and didn't like jungle gyms. We could do a metal slide? Oh my god, I'm adding this. I didn't even know this was a thing. That came with adventure weights. That's so cool. Yeah, we're getting a metal slide. Are you kidding? We're gonna add it like a little bit rusty so it's been used. That's so cute. Oh my god, hold up. I'm gonna put it over here. Stop. This is so cute. Oh, I love that. Editing Vanna here. One, I know I look rough. We're gonna ignore the fact that I just look like trash. But I just had to say, it's so funny that I am so excited about this slide. Even though I hate slides, I don't like them. I always get like that slide burn when I go down them, so they're not fun for me. But I don't know why I was so excited about this slide. No clue at all, but I just thought it was funny. And then what else should I add? I feel like for a backyard this small, a jungle gym makes more sense. But am I tempted to put the swings? Yes, because like I said, swings seem more fun to me, quite personally. Can you imagine that? Wait, can I do this swing set with like the dark wood? Oh my god, absolutely. Perfect. That's what I'm adding. I'm gonna also add like a bench right here, just so like if one of the parents wants to sit and watch, you know, maybe they have like cute little, we're just gonna hang out outside days. That seems like something this family would do for sure. I'm just like, this is just a cute, wholesome family. They have no troubles, and if you want to try to make troubles for them, that's a myth. They have no issues, do you hear me? None. They're perfect in every way, okay? Okay guys, so I kind of went quiet towards the end there. So this is the backyard. It's super cute. Added a fountain in the backyard. It's not actually a usable fountain because there's full of plants in there, but there's this beautiful swing set. We added some dirt on the ground, some flowers just to make it look more lived in. You know, just a little bench so the family can hang out. We have a little kiddie pool out here, this rusty slide, and just the table that you guys saw. So that is the house completely done, y'all. This house is actually gorgeous. Like, it's so pretty. It's funny, this is the only room that looks different, but it's not. I don't know, it is a different vibe, but it still somehow just feels like it works. I think it's the greenish color to it. But yeah, let me know which room was your favorite. Quite personally, I don't know, I just love the house. Even though the flooring is weird, like obviously this is carpet and these are metal and there's brick, like the flooring is weird, but if you look past that, I think it came together. So let me know how you guys feel about this build. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Let me know if there is any other challenge you would like to see. I bought the My Sims games. So I've played My Sims before, and I also did like the double pack or whatever where it's My Sims Kingdom. I have never played My Sims Kingdom before, but I have played My Sims before. Would you guys like a series of me playing My Sims or My Sims Kingdom? Let me know how you guys would feel about that below. I have been enjoying playing My Sims, so I would love to play My Sims Kingdom with you guys and see how that is. But yeah, just let me know if you're interested in that. And anyway, see you guys at the next one. Bye.